Lily is the most beautiful, charming young lady that any parent will be very proud to have. From an early stage in her life, she's always been a very smiley, happy young lady.
She'll give you the best hugs and loves ever. She loves people. She's so sociable. If you're feeling down, you just need a Lily hug. It was quite a long journey with regards to actually finding out about Lily's condition.
When they said neurodegeneration with brain iron accumulation, I kind of remember hearing it in slow motion, and we were trying to take it in and we couldn't believe what we were hearing.
I think the line for me was, we don't expect her to make adulthood. And that was, gosh.
Beta-propeller protein-associated neurodegeneration, or BPAN for short, is a devastating neurological disease affecting children and young adults. Children with BPAN experience a range of symptoms. For example, early on in life, they have problems developing normally, walking problems, epilepsy, problems with sleeping, developing language.
This was meant to be just a name for a condition, but then to turn around and say the reality is the journey she'd come on to even walk, even crawl. The cruelty of this illness is that everything that you've developed and that journey that you went on will sadly be taken away through the regressional stage, and that can be over weeks and months. We're not talking years. And then the onset of early death. How can you as a parent prepare yourself for that news?
Further down the line, these children deteriorate, they have symptoms and signs of dementia, they become wheelchair-bound, and unfortunately, ultimately, this disease will claim their lives. At the moment, there are no effective treatments for BPAN.
I know how hard it's been, and we haven't scratched the surface yet.
No.
So the hard bits to come.
But I try not to think too much about that, because I probably just wouldn't be able to get up again. We've learned to do things in the moment and live for today, because actually we don't know, this time next year she may not be with us.
And the only thing that gets me through that is that actually she's, in her eyes, she's normal. We're the ones that aren't normal, and she'll only know love.
Action Medical Research are funding a project which is based here at UCL that is trying to effectively understand what makes BPAN nerve cells not function properly. And the other thing is to identify new treatments for this disease. Rare disorders give us a rare opportunity to have an insight into how more common neurological disorders, for example, Alzheimer's disease, develop. Our understanding of rare disorders such as BPAN might lead to increased understanding for these disorders as well. And we need to have them as research priority. We need to understand them and treat them more effectively.
This is our story, and it's a real story, and it's Lily won't survive this. There's no way. But through her and through people's generosity, that name lives on. The research is paramount for that. If we can prolong life or ultimately cure such a cruel disease, and that's the action part in the medical, isn't it? It's how can we make things happen? They humanise a very difficult process.
And it's the hope, really. It's the hope for others.
Through our little girl, one day that legacy is that someone might have a cure. She'll never know the work that she's done and what that means to others. And that can only happen through Action Medical Research and the work that they're doing. And I'm so proud that my daughter's a part of that.